Cellos, welcome back, people. It's the Critic Corp. I am Toke, and I'm here to give you guys that review on the movie, The Marvels. I really don't want to be that guy, to bash it completely, but it was mid, very mid. Like, almost as bad as Secret Wars. I mean, not Secret Wars. I'm not dumbass. Secret Invasion. This hour and 45 minutes of my life was very dreadful. The only real good thing. I mean, it was some cool scenes. Don't get me wrong. It was some cool scenes. Especially when they were using their powers in sequences and whatnot. But overall, like the storyline of it, the whole dialogue, was just shit. It was shit. Poorly, like it was poorly put together. Like they just wanted to, here you go, let's put some shit out and keep our fan base while, we decide where we're going next with the whole fucking strike the strike has ended just now. And it ended yesterday. No, 2 days ago. I'm sorry now. They finally came to agreement with everything. But if they made this, before the strike or during, whatever, who knows. But yeah, it was like just something they just threw out. Some mess, honestly. Let's talk about it. So you got fucking Captain Marvel, which is Carol, Captain Rembre, which is Monica, and then Miss Marvel, which is Camellia. And fucking they end up somehow, Miss Marvel ends up getting sent out on this little, mission, some little duties, sent out on one of the duties by fucking Fury, to check out this abnormal wormhole linked to like the Kree revolutionary main villain of this one, which was trash too, Darbin. It was horrific. It was horrific. But she ends up touching this like jump point, like power cosmetic aura type of deal, and it ends up entangling them all, together, their powers together, and now they're every time they go to use their their power, generate their power, is fucking, they teleport to each other's, time zone or wherever they're at in that time, within that time frame. They connect through their light base powers that they all have similar in. Because Miss Marvel can she can turn light power into physical matter. Monica can see it and manipulate it, and then Captain Marvel can absorb it. So that's how they all correlate pretty much through the the little teleportation entanglement they got going on. Um, fucking. But let's talk about what's her name? The Darvin. She like they made her so fucking like just I don't know. I feel like they all three of them together should have been able to beat her ass, but you know, given she did have the other bangle, the other quantum bracelet that which Miss Marvel has, and she was using it against Captain Marvel to absorb her shit and pretty much reflect it back at her. All of them, pretty much. And she had the fucking, she had Ronin's hammer, I think. I don't even, like, bro. She fucking, her main goal, her main mission of this was to get revenge for Hala, her planet Hala, which, Captain Marvel pretty much destroys and sends it to exile, thinking she's helping them because they were being controlled by an AI called the Supreme Intelligence or whatever. But she really fucked up niggas' lives, sent them into pretty much, like I said, exile, extinction, living to, you know, their last breath type of deal. Don't even got a sun to generate light or power for their fucking planet anymore. Like, it was all bad. It was all bad. Well, yeah, she's, you know, she has a vendetta against Captain Marvel and wants to hurt every place. She's traveling, going around, getting resources from all these different planets, and in the midst of it, hurting. These planets are planets Captain Marvel have visited and pretty much called like her second place of home, and destroying them. Now she tries to at least bargain and taught some sense into the planet, the people of the planet, before she just goes and wrecked them. You know, she's not just coming there and fucking shit up, you know. She tries to make like a little agreement with them, but you know, Captain Marvel gets to them first or fucks it up somehow. The Marvels in general get there and fuck up her little, you know, her agreement she had. She fucking fucked up the Skrulls' little refugee place. Was about to fuck up Landa, which was a weird planet. The only way they had a discussion was through like singing, through their vocals, I guess. That was weird. Fucking, it was a funny ass moment with the goddamn cat Goose. You know, the little fucking shit that got the little tentacles coming out of his mouth. They ended up having a whole bunch of little babies or eggs, and the ship, I forgot what happened, but the ship was about to the ship that Fury and all his, you know, employees were on were about to go down, and they were losing control, and they only had one escape pod, and it wasn't big enough for, you know, 100 people, but it was big enough for some kittens. So all the little baby kittens that came out of these eggs, you know, alien kittens, Fury had them eat the fucking his workers. so they could get out of there. That shit had me dead, bro. I was dying. That was a good little funny part right there. Fucking. What else was what I got a kick out of? Oh, what Camellia was when she was like when they just showed how how fan obsessed she was with Captain Marvel, like her whole plan when she meets her and all that shit. It's just fun because she she's a little teen. She's like a teenager and shit. She's still in high school, so like she's literally fantasizing over this moment, and it finally happens in this movie. So it's like just mind blowing to her. Something she's still trying to grasp, with her little excitement. Fucking. Long story short, though, they end up putting a stop to Darwin, but she ends up obtaining Camellia's bracelet, and now she has two. So she does some damage to the time hole, and causes a rip to occur through it. And so now they all have to try and put their powers together and seal up the time rip, the Tor in the time, the hole that was torn within time and whatnot. Given that Monica was the most intelligent one out of them, she came up with a plan for them to because Captain Marvel ended up getting the bracelets back, and her ass, Darwin, ends up, pretty much evaporating. All type of dumb shit. Too much power for her ass. Got blasted away in the galaxy. But, yeah, Monica ends up coming up with this plan to where they both pump powers, their power, the light power base that they have are into her to pretty much boost hers, and so she can, and like I said earlier, she can manipulate the power, the light based power. So she pretty much uses it to close up the time rip, but she ends up getting lost in the in the midst of it. So like during the whole process, as the thing was sealing, she was inside of it. She had to seal it from within inside. She couldn't do it from the outside. And Captain Marvel and Miss Marvel, they tried, but they lost him. So, that was pretty much it, man. Oh yeah, we got to see Kate Bishop. She gets a visit from Camellia. I guess Camelia's about to try and form this team. I guess they're about to try and still proceed with the Young Avengers or something. So who knows what that is looking like. Then, we got to see Monica, where the fuck she ended up going, which I think she's in Earth 838, or she's somewhere with the Illuminati. Because we got to see, she woke up to Captain Marvel, the Captain Marvel of Earth 838, which was in Multiverse of Madness, which is also her mother, Maria Ramber. And we got to see Beast. We got to see the little X-Men door, him walking out the lab. she was in the hospital bed type of deal. Yeah, they're slowly trying to introduce the mutants, and I'm loving it. That's the only part I'm really loving, cause they need to give that a better presentation than what they did with what was that shit called? Young Mutants or whatever, or The Mutants, or even, you know, I mean, First Class and shit wasn't bad, but it just they couldn't, you know, they couldn't finish. They couldn't finish strong. But yeah, man. There you have it. I know this is leading towards Kang Dynasty and like the Secret Wars and whatnot, given the quantum bracelets, because Captain Marvel, well, the bangles, that's what Miss Marvel calls it. But Captain Marvel made a big fuss about it when she realized that was what was on her arm, Camille's arm. And she was like, I thought that she was, you know, pretty much like a myth. Like I thought it wasn't real. Like, I can't believe I'm staring at this shit right now. Like, what the fuck? It's supposed to be, you know, something like that holds great power to timelines and whatnot. So, yeah. Hopefully they don't get rid of Kang, man. Cause that Jonathan Majors' whole little issue is some BS. I'm gonna say it again. It's BS. Try to put the black man down. But there you have it, guys. I'm gonna stop ranting. Leave some comments, like and subscribe. Support the motherfucking corp. And I will be back later on this week. No, actually, I'll be back tomorrow for Spy Family. So, may pump out some other shit. Who knows? Toodles.